Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the 21-day Clarity Challenge. My name is Annaka Tayler for the people that do not know me. I'm in my car. Earlier, I was just joking, by the way, about the hitting the road. I'm in my car, but I'm not going to hit the road. I'm not going to do a real road trip. Anyway, in my imagination, in our imagination, but not in real life. I'm not going to actually hit the road for real. The reason why I said that is because I'm going to use a lot of analogy about the road, about your vehicle, the way, we actually see clarity. You'll see. I'm a road trip girl anyway. You'll see that as well. And people that know me knows that. They know that. I love the road. I love the road because it's freedom to me. Because you never know really, what's going to really happen. But you got to have a destination. You got to have a direction at least. You never know exactly where you're going to end up. But yes, you need direction. You need a GPS, you need a destination. And that's what I'm saying. I'll do a lot of analogy. So my intention in doing this challenge is really for you to be excited, getting excited about your life, getting excited about where you're actually going. By the way, I'm not driving today. I want to give a better example. I'm just parked right now, and yes. What was I saying? I want to get you excited about your life, about your future you, not about the past, not about looking in your rear view mirror. It's about looking in the windshield in front of you. You'll see, I will be using a lot of analogy about the car and road trip and the road and everything else. And your path, basically. It's very important that you know where you're going. The past doesn't actually hold anything unless you give it power. You give it your emotions. And we'll be talking about all this in this challenge, by the way. You'll see. The challenge will be divided in three parts. The first part will be 7 days of the first week. Basically, the first week will be about mental clarity. Your thoughts, your belief, everything you believe in yourself and everything else. Very important as well. That's going to really start the whole journey. The second week will be about emotional clarity. Your heart, by the way, holds an amazing frequency, the biggest frequency you can imagine, electromagnetic frequency. When you actually start feeling things, that is exactly when, and with your thoughts as well, of course, that is when things and manifestation happens. By the way, manifestation is, first thing is clarity. Second thing is beliefs. And the third one is consistent aligned actions. So we're basically doing that. We're basically manifesting the life you want and desire. Okay. And you deserve, basically. The third week will be about consistent aligned action. So it's the same thing as a wheel, right? The wheel, when it starts moving, there's movement, there's momentum. Only when you give it momentum, you give it a little bit of push. You need to take action for everything to move. Guys, it's not just about, okay, I see my vision, but I stay parked and I stay like that and I don't do anything. It doesn't work like that. You got to just push on the gas, like push on the pedal, right? So let's go back to the road. When you go on the road, anyway, back in the day, of course, we needed a map, right? Now we have our GPS, which is great. And we can talk that way as well. We can say, okay, put the destination of your GPS on your GPS and you just hit the road and go. But it's great to have a map. It's great to take some notes about your road trip and everything else as well. So what we have created, my team and I, is an amazing workbook that you basically with questions and you can answer and you can remember that road trip, that amazing journey that you took. So we created that, and all you got to do is basically click on the link below only one time. It will be there every single day of the challenge for 21 days, but you just have to do it one time. And yes, you just push on it. You give us your email. You put your email in, and we send you the workbook. It's a beautiful workbook. We put so much time, energy, and love into that. My team and I. So look it up, guys. I'm telling you, it's worth looking at. Beautiful, beautiful. So it's really, really beautiful. I have it right here, actually, guys. Here we go. That's the workbook we've been working on. 21-day clarity challenge. If you see it, here we go. And inside, of course, it says, welcome to week 1 and there's reflections after that, and questions and all that. So yes, just download it, print it, send us your email, of course, and check your spam folder, by the way, just in case you didn't receive it. Okay, just check your spam folder. By the way, as I was getting ready for the challenge and preparing everything with my team, a lot of things in my life have been so laser focused. I've been so much more focused than usually. I'm usually really focused about my stuff, but now it's like I'm on fire. Everything is so like organized and clear. So I've been doing it as well. So believe me, I will be on this adventure with you as well. Okay. I will be doing this challenge with you guys as well. And, I just want you guys to participate. That's it. I just want you guys to like connect with one another. And of course, eventually I will be doing this challenge live. Now it's only by post, but who knows? Maybe I'll just check in one day or two and I'll just go live as well and just ask you guys how you're doing about this challenge, because it's really, really dear to me. It's really close to my heart. I really want to help people to gain more clarity in their life, because this is what actually gives them energy, right? And gets them excited. Clarity is power. I'm sure you heard that before. Tony Robbins says it's best, of course. He says it's best. Clarity is power. It's basically the wheel that are starting. It creates momentum and it changes your life. I'm telling you, it's like when you actually like clean your closet, right? Don't you feel more empowered? You're like, okay, this is what I'm going to wear today. Instead of like, creating stress. There's no stress that way. Everything is clear. Everything is calm. Everything is aligned. By the way, this challenge is for anybody that feels called to do it, that feels basically called to bring more clarity in their life. This is what it is. I usually work with women primarily, but this one, even though whatever gender you are, if you feel called to do this, this is for you. That's it. And usually everybody needs clarity, right? Do we actually like clean our car once and that's it? We buy the car, we clean it once and we just let it go? Absolutely not. It's an ongoing process, right? It's something that we do on an ongoing basis. We might not clean it every single day, but we might clean it every week, every 2 weeks. I do it every week. It's like same thing when you do your housekeeping. You're not going to do it once and that's it. So we have to clean. We have to clear the way, clear what doesn't work, and keep what actually is aligned with you. And I'm telling you, when you actually align your values and your actions together, it's a game changer. So, are you guys ready? Are you ready to hit the road? In your imagination, of course, for now anyway. Eventually, by the way, very soon for my birthday, again, I'm going to be 50. It's my 50th, half a century already, and I cannot believe this, believe me. But I don't want to age. That's one of my fear, by the way. I agree. I admit it. This is one of my fear. And that's why I try to keep myself young and be really like, having my little inner child, taking care of my inner child always. I've been wanting an RV, a motorhome for 25 years, guys. I'm buying it in September in 2 months. So this is going to be basically my creative headquarters on wheels. And I will be doing so many videos and writing my novel and traveling and going to do my mission. So we'll be doing a live for sure in October about the Clarity Challenge as well. But I want you to start now, because let's do it now. Why not? Let's just start it now and we'll do a live in October, because you'll have more things to clean up anyway in October, I'm sure. So let's do the big one right now. Like, taking care of the big like housekeeping of your life, basically, and just hit the road and get to at least on your way to your destination. Let's do it. Okay, let's start the gas. We're going. Let's start the car or whatever. Okay, so I'm still parked for real, but, and I'll be doing this in my car, by the way, probably the whole time, because I love to be in my car. People that actually watch my stuff, they know I'm always in my car. I don't know what it is. It's like my little sanctuary, and soon I'll be having a bigger one. Anyway, 21-day clarity challenge, guys. Like I said, I've been doing it myself, and it's been changing amazingly my life, my own life as well. So I'm doing this with you this whole time, this whole 21 days. So if you want to basically gain clarity, transform your mindset, because we're starting basically with the mind this week, and create the life you desire. This is for you, okay? I think everybody needs this anyway. So welcome to week 1. So you can take your, and follow with your workbook And again, just push on the link below that we put in the post and, give us your email and we'll just send you that. Check your spam folder, of course, and we'll be sending you that by email. It's beautiful. Just print it. The colors are gorgeous, by the way. So it starts week 1. Before you change your life, guys, you must first change the way you think. By the way, I'm going to be reading, but I'm going to be improvising as well, because that's what I do on a road trip. In a road trip, I prepare, but I'm always open to what might happen. That's what I like. I like the unexpected as well. That's where the magic lies anyway. But I like to be prepared. I'm a Virgo. Virgo like to be prepared, but they're a little crazy as well, in a good way. Okay, so before you change your life, you must first change the way you think. Everything starts with your belief, with the way you think as well. Your thoughts shape your emotions. Your emotions influence your actions. Your actions create your reality. By the way, real quick, your personality is what creates your reality. The way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act, the way you behave, basically. Those 3 things is what creates your reality. If you want to change your reality, you have to change your personality, your frequency, basically. So you have to change the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act. Isn't it simple? Yes, it is. This week is about becoming aware of the stories you've been telling yourself and replacing confusion with clarity. Okay, so each day, of course, you watch the video on my page, you complete the day's challenge, you got to take action, guys, of course, actually reflect honestly on the questions provided. So you write down, it's like a little journal, a little bit like I did with Soaring of the Soul. People that do not know Soaring of the Soul, this is on my website, annakatayler.com. This is a journal of 52 epiphanies, okay, 52 quotes basically that came to me intuitively, and that I basically put that into a book. And there's like questions, and it honestly changes your life. So many people gave me so many amazing testimonials about that. I was like blown away. It really did change something. When you sit down and you really become real with yourself, everything changes. And also, I forgot to say that. I was prepared, but I forgot that. Kind of important. 21 days. Why 21 days? I think I mentioned it on another video before. 21 days is basically because this is what takes. It's how long it takes to change a habit. So if you want to really have more clarity in your life, it takes 21 days. And that's why I did 21 days. Okay, let's keep going. So remember, there are no perfect answers. So forget about perfection. Again, I'm a Virgo. I have invented that freaking process. I was a perfectionist for so long. I mean, I like to be always aiming for perfection, of course. But I realized you will never act if you wait to be perfect. Ever. It's never going to happen. So there's no perfect answers, guys. Only meaningful discoveries. Okay? So just think that way. Very important. Okay, so day 1. Okay, we're at day 1 right now. We're finally starting for real. Movement creates momentum. I talked about it earlier, actually. And it just comes back to the analogy on the road in your car or your truck or whatever it is, or your RV. Today's focus is about you cannot change what you refuse to see. Okay? Most people spend the years living on autopilot. Oh yeah, I love that one. See, it's not even on that, but I'm going to mention it. All it takes, guys, is a 1 little degree. Let's say you're on a boat or you're on your tractor and you want to make a change, right? You want to move, but make a change. All it's going to take is 1 little degree difference, and you're just going to go in a totally different direction. Totally different direction. So all it takes is a little movement and little action to really change a lot. Okay? Imagine if you take a big action, like 10 degrees, it's going to take you in another completely different direction. That's a good one, right? That's a good analogy. So people live on autopilot. They don't know where they're going. They're just going. And let me tell you something. If you don't know where you're going, you're just going to end up anywhere. You don't know where you're going to end up. So that's why it's great to have, very important, very crucial to have a destination, a standpoint, somewhere to say, okay, like the GPS says, you're going there. And I'm going to be honest with you, you might not exactly end up at the destination you are aiming for. Maybe not exactly. You might end up somewhere better. That's what the beautiful thing is. I'm sure you heard celebrities speaking before about their journey about becoming an actor. I always go back to that because I love acting. And, they're like, I imagined that to be like, oh my God, I was going to just be in a movie and that's it. That was going to be it. And they end up winning an Oscar, right? And like the journey is completely different. It's usually bigger than we imagine. So we have to let it go at a certain point. We have to be planning and have that direction where we're going, but we have to be also open to possibilities. So today, your job is to be aware. Be aware of where you're going. Put the GPS, and I'm going to give you another tip that's absolutely amazing. I've done that with one friend and one of my clients. And I did it with myself too this week. Just imagine a little bit about your future and use AI. Some people are going to be against it, I'm sure. Some people are like, oh my God, AI is going to ruin me. But I'm telling you, this is a tool, guys. It's all it is. It's a tool. It's a tool. Instead of doing a vision board, use AI. And put yourself, let's say I put myself in my headquarters in my office. It was amazing. It's amazing the power, the energy that it's giving you. I even did this with my client and I told him, it's been many years, he wants to lose weight basically. I told him, go on AI, put yourself with the body that's realistic that you would love to have in a setting, and everything. And it got him on fire. He was so excited after that. And that did the same thing with somebody else. And yes, the other person basically was on fire too about her company, about what she wants to build, because she finally saw herself in that environment. It's so powerful, I'm telling you. So to be aware, it's very, very important. The challenge of the day is throughout the day, notice the thoughts that repeat themselves, okay? Don't judge them, okay? Don't judge them, simply observe them. So we usually do that. We usually judge ourselves and everything else. Today, just be the observer. That's it. Observe your thoughts and be like, okay, like you would be outside your body, like that would be somebody else's. Like, okay, just be aware. Awareness is key. Awareness will actually make you realize so many things because your unconscious mind, okay, will become more conscious. So this is so powerful. The reflection, what thoughts did you notice repeating today? Usually we have patterns, right, that repeat themselves. What are the thoughts that basically you noticed as the observer again? Which of those thoughts empower you? Try the AI, guys. You'll see how much it actually empowers you. Your thoughts are going to change right there because you'll have another vision that's going to come and set in your mind. Which thoughts keep you feeling stuck? Sometimes if the negative feelings are going to be negative thoughts will keep you stuck, usually. And today's biggest insight of the day, basically, today's biggest insight is what is the most valuable realization you had today? And just write it down. And if you don't know what it is, maybe it's going to come to you when you dream tonight. It happens. You'll be thinking about stuff that will be probably different this time. If you start having negative thoughts, do not judge them yourself. Just observe and try to change them, though. Try to change for something more positive. We have more control of our mind than we even realize. Okay? So it might come to you in your dreams and you get up tomorrow morning and you write it down. And I will see you tomorrow for the challenge again for day 2. Day 2 tomorrow is the stories you tell yourself. It's going to be extremely amazing. So go on the link below, guys. Push on the button. Give us your email. And we will send you that amazing workbook so you can follow us on the map to your journey towards your future self. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.